Ja, dit is dan wel weer een goede tip. Onze achterlijke binnen zijn achterlijke apparaten op mijn track zetten. Kom met zoveel mensen, moeten banden op het track zetten. Schwarzenegger levels als ik hard op mijn...
Alright, hello guys, welcome to our Christmas episode of GeoGuessr. I want to acknowledge that it is Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays. I've just made a fool of myself because I just played this entire first spawn in full screen. I played it like this. I was just talking and I was clicking through it because I can still see my browser screen right now. So I'm gonna go back to GeoGuessr and I'm gonna talk you through what I found. And I'm very grateful that I figured this out on my first streak of the day. I guess for the viewers, a nice quick win. Okay, so I went here and I found Bristol since 1882. But what we did find is that a lot of the states are founded in 1787 with the Constitution of the United States. That was interesting to learn. We know that we're in Bristol. Then we found this sign, East the 12. For a while we found ourselves looking through Minnesota because of this truck that had the Minnesota marking on it. So we were looking and then we figured out, oh, there's a 12 in Minnesota, but it must be near the border. I started searching near the border of Minneapolis because it made sense that a truck would cross Minneapolis. And then eventually I found a sign that had the shape of South Dakota. So naturally it was like, oh yeah, it probably crossed the 12 from Minnesota to over here. We go here, we find a 12. And then suddenly over here we find Bristol. Now our spawn has a bridge over a railroad. And it is called the 3rd Street. And over here you find the 3rd Street over a railroad. Now the only thing I just noticed is that there's multiple tracks here. And I don't know what this is. This is not a railroad. So I can snipe it even better if I go for this one. But here you go, South Dakota, the first spawn of the day. Let's go. Alright, next up we have something that just straight off the bat kind of looks like, I guess, North America? I could guess Alaska, but it looks too flat for that. Let's have a look. I'm feeling a Kentucky maybe. Every time I see a big ranch, I'm thinking somewhere over here. So that's where we're gonna be, and if I have to be specific, we'll do Kentucky. Oh, they have counties here. See these little signs? These are counties. County 9. We have options. We have multiple directions we can go to. So let's explore them all and see if it branches off into a bigger road, because that's definitely what we need right now. This does not branch into a bigger road so far. And we also have to be on the lookout for possible trucks. My last reason to go here is going to be this farm. Because maybe this farm has a big sign. Look at that. Cows? Cows. That's how you interest the Dutch. The farm is quite far away, isn't it? Especially in these conditions. Okay, camera quality improved. I don't see sign either. Alright, we're going to go back to spawn. And this time we're going to go in the other direction. Despite it looking like an even smaller and shittier road. Oh boy. What a strange shaped place this is, by the way. Is this like where they put in shit and then they fertilize it? Is this fertilizer? Mason County. One of the only places I know that really has counties is Delaware. Could be Delaware. But I don't know if they put the counties on the map like that. I don't think they do. And we would have to find a road, but Delaware isn't really the shout I want to go for right now. You don't want to exclude it, I guess. It's not a bad shout, but it's definitely not the first one that comes to mind. Alright, I'm just gonna have to pummel forward, space barring. If I could make out what this bridge says. Oh, it says weight limit, and that's all it says. Alright, does the irrigation say anything? It seems to have some kind of logo, but... Valley. It just says Valley. Could be a brand. GeoGuessr is fun, but this is one of those middle of nowhere spawns where this is considered a crossing, and it's just, ugh. This is probably like curve ahead. Yeah. 35 miles per hour. 35 plus half of it plus 10% of it. So 35 plus 15 plus 2.5 is 35 plus 17.5 plus 3.5. 35 plus 21. So that's 56 miles an hour? No, 56 kilometers an hour. Okay, yeah, fair. I would love to see my calculation on screen and then see if it's correct. Because I don't think I suck at math. I don't think I suck at calculation either. The thing I suck at is memory. So when I'm doing a calculation in my head and it has about 3 or 4 steps. By the time I do the 3rd or the 4th step, I forgot what I did at the 1st step. So if I can write it all down, I'm completely fine. Like I can solve things. But if I have to do it in my mind, that's where it causes a problem. Maybe I do the first steps too quick and I want to skip ahead to the next steps without actually making sure I remember a bunch of steps. Let's see. Alabama water well. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! That's so lucky! I'm so excited that we don't have to scour through all of this wood to find a small hint. Because we just found the Alabama water well. Sweet home Alabama water well. Does this check out where we said we would be? Roughly. But where on earth are we gonna be? We could just click the state and get it done with, but we're risking our streak here. Oh, why did I go back to spawn? We know the district we're in, which is 9 and 21, I think. It's not visible on the map, is it? Burned corn. They call our place Burned Corn. It's surrounded by... Oh, churches. I thought it was graveyard. Raccoon Country. We're in Raccoon Country. That might actually be visible on the map. We're really taking crumbs here and making something out of it. I don't see anything that says Cunty next to it, let alone raccoon. Yeah, we're gonna have to push. It's so stupid that you can see countries on the screen. I'm honestly so down to just call it a day with Alabama, but you don't want to take that risk. Is this another sunflower waste? This is the same company, isn't it? It says A, so that's definitely Alabama again. Here, just give me a damn hint, man. Come on. Oh, the cows. The cows. It looks like this is the house that takes care of the graveyard. And there's probably a good name for it. I just don't know what it is. I should have pushed on because this is a fine place. Allen Chapel, Amy Church. Okay, Mount Zion. Alright, that should be visible on the map. If it's really a mountain, it should definitely be visible, right? Okay, no, I think this road is gonna save me. I think this is gonna be... Yeah, there it is. The 80. The 80 going west. Alright, let's see it. 80. 80 going west. There it is. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for Mount Zion, right? There's no name, no nothing. Chesson and Milstead. Inner course. Let's go. Okay, Chesson and Milstead. We're sure it's the 80 in Alabama, right? I mean, I've seen so much Alabama hints. I'm fine to just click it now, but I mean, I saw the water sign. That's definitely Alabama. Then I saw a truck that had an A on it, and then I saw a truck that's from Alabama. So I am inclined to just click it and move on, but it's so out of the way that we usually play GeoGuessr that this might be our first calculated hint. And I haven't been playing for that long. It's been 21 minutes. If this truck says Alabama, I'm shooting. Like I'm gonna go for it. Shooting my shot. I can't tell. I can't tell. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe we'll find our big hint over here. If anything says Alabama now, I'm gonna just go. Bradford's Chapel. Can we find a Bradford? Postal Service. Mount Zion. Really? Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church. Interesting. I think we're here somewhere. Dallas County. That does check out. I'm gonna go back because I think our sign did say Dallas County. I think honestly we're fine. Dallas? Please? No? Oh boy, come on. Oh no, it's not Dallas, is it? But that Mount Zion in Alabama already is a lot. Okay, we're going north to our so we're coming from this road. It does check out that there's absolutely nothing here. We could be in the Dallas County, whatever. We'll be on the lookout for any building or sign that we see. Because if we find anything right now, we can snipe it in the area. Because that Mount Zion was close enough that we are close to it. So If we find anything near Mount Zion, we're probably good. Also, so strange that there's a place here called Mount Zion. When I think of Zion, it's the place near Arizona, Utah, Nevada. I don't really know where it is, but I guess a lot of places can be called Zion. So this crossing, it's Mason County. Okay, that does help a lot because we might find... Okay, we have to look at the roads. That is very helpful because now we can look... Apparently the roads are labeled that way. Zion Church, Mount Zion, Zion Church. We found it here somewhere, right? Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Mount Zion, Zion Church. I'm very skeptical that this is the right one though. Allen Chapel, AME Church, 11 miles. Aimwell, there's so many Baptist churches. Aimwell, I am so done with this spawn. So done with it. So incredibly done. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the 80 highway and I'm gonna keep driving until I find a proper hint. Because I am done with this. And I want conclusive evidence that we're in Alabama and I have not found it yet. If I see one more trash can or one more thing that says Alabama, I'm going. I am going Alabama. Okay, so just give me that. It said something. I can't read it. Signs, a hint, anything. Just a big company next to the 80 would also do it for me, because then I can just snipe it. Moore and Davis Nursery. I'm starting to think we're not in Alabama at all. Just because I can't find anything on the 80. Hey, a water tower, isn't it? Yeah, finally. Let it be a big city on there. We got Crossing coming up. We got Junction. 7. Hasten. The Bora Cannon Wolfie School. East on the 80. Yeah, that much we figured out. What? Town of Shore... Shore what now? Shorter? Is this town really called Shorter? Town of Shorter. Okay. Finally. Oh, yes. Jesus. Oh, God. Ugh. Thank you. And look at that. There's a Zion Church here, but there's also a Zion Church there. Okay, we made it to Shorter. I'm gonna put it there. I'm just gonna guess. My God. Look at how middle of the nowhere that was. And it's also nowhere near where I guessed, but I'm happy to get this over with, okay? That was a horrible spawn. I'll do one more for the sake of making the video interesting, because otherwise it's only like one spawn. So I'll push on. And we'll see where we get. Lincoln. This does look really guessable. I don't know where Lincoln is. We're in an area outside of the center of the city. And I'm assuming the bigger the buildings... Yeah, this is definitely mountains. Because Lincoln, I don't think I'm gonna find Lincoln. It's probably near a lot of other big cities. I mean, I'll probably find it eventually. It just take a while. Mobile gas station. Really good place to know if you want to snipe it. Smithfield and Hugginson. So the crossing with Smithfield and Hugginson near the mobile is gonna give us a specific location. And now all we need is some sort of little bus. Let me actually just pinpoint this. Ooh, this is a banger of a bus. Next home. RI. There's a state with RI? Is there? I don't think there is, right? I don't think there is. No, there is not. RI? That's nothing, is it? Creston, RI. Rhode Island? Maybe that's what it is. Where's Rhode Island? Oh, here! Yeah, there is! I suddenly realized Rhode Island exists. Cranston. Okay. So now that we found Cranston, all we really have to do is go back to that place. But... that's quite an amount of streets, I tell you that. Okay, well, whatever. To be fair, that truck might not have been from Cranston. Wow, that's horrible. Look at how much street... Oh, the mobile. Dude, the mobile, we sniped it. It might be another mobile. Oh, man. I think I found another mobile. Lincoln, Rhode Island. Of course. Dude. Lincoln, Rhode Island. I should have known. Yeah, there we are. I'm honestly happy to just call it a day with Rhode Island. Because I don't think we're gonna get out of Rhode Island very quickly with Lincoln. It says it right here. Lincoln, Rhode Island. And it says it on multiple spots that we're in Rhode Island. And it looks like Rhode Island. I have no reason to not believe that we're there. I'm just hesitant because I want to snipe the specifics. I'm fine to call this a day as well. If we go together. Let's do it. Yeah. I can't even see the mobile from here. The gas station. I can't even spot it from here. Can you imagine? Thanks everyone for checking out this episode of GeoGuessr. If you like it, then please leave me a like. Also for the people that think, oh, he's only uploading GeoGuessr videos right now. I'm working on another gaming series in the back. So for now it's going to be GeoGuessr and talking videos. But I'm enjoying this so much that I just want to keep doing it. Yeah. And that's about it. I got a video clip coming up. Here's a teaser of that.
Ik op onderwerpen licht houden, het kort als februari. Kan ik koppen net als kade, die koppen als een betaling. Ik moet laag als aan de kaffer of leeuwen op als de varing.
So I hope you're looking forward to that as well. Alright, peace.